Good morning from Plumper Road. Good morning, Chris. Number one there. Lisa, good morning. Good morning. I come over and made sure G was okay. Stayed her second night at our house. Good morning, Anna. Ann, good morning. Donna, good morning. Not real cold here this morning. I think we're running about 50 degrees, something like that. It's not bad. Canetta, good morning. Connie Hill, good morning. Bamanola, good morning. Terry, good morning. Stephen. Stephanie, Lisa, Atari, good morning. You back? Atari, Ronnie been very, very worried about you. I said, I think he's okay. I think Atari's okay. He said, well, I got to check on her. I got to check on her. And he called me last night and said, yeah, give me an update. Glad you're back here this morning. Good morning, Barrett. Good morning. Good morning, folks. Steve, good morning. Steve McDonald, good morning there. G spent her second night over. Yeah, and I'll tell y'all something right now. I'll tell y'all what, I can't. I'm still kind of not in shock, but kind of. My friend Steve up in Tennessee, want to spread gossip. Want to notify Ronnie, which you like calling a newspaper or radio station, and tell him about me getting locked up. Not Steve. Oh yeah, Steve. Steve, let me know right off. Yeah, I went in there. Yeah, I should have realized that, but the door's open, and that's well. And the other door, it's locked at the top. You can open them both, but anyway, if it's locked at the top, it's not a big deal. You can open it from the inside, but it has that latch, kind of like you see on gates. And when it comes to it, just latched. Well, Lord, that wind blew that door too behind me. I knew the minute that door closed, I said, "Uh-oh, I'm in trouble." Thankfully, I had my phone on. If I had my phone, listen, it wasn't like a life or death situation, but I would have broke my latch. I could have got out. I could have forced it and broke the latch. I didn't want to do that. And thankfully, I had my phone, so I called G to rescue me. But yeah, you saw how that worked out. Yeah, you saw how that worked. She comes over, laughing at me, making fun of me, making fun, and walks in. Wind blows the door to behind her. And I said, Lord, G, you're supposed to be here to rescue me. Look what's happened. She said, oh no, what are we going to do? I said, well, I don't know. She said, well, call Bree. And thankfully, Bree answered the phone. And but I should have knew I'd be abused when I called her. I should have knew that she couldn't wait to do something to PawPaw, her favorite PawPaw. So here she comes. And I'm sitting here at my little table there, chair, and she's sitting there, we're talking, and something catches my eye, and I look, and she's videoing through the window. I don't know how long she's been there. Just open the door, Bree. And you're laughing, having a big time out there. Yeah, it'll come back to her. I'll get her she'll get in the bind one of these days and want me to help her. Well, I helped her last night. She's moving this chicken pen out there, coop or something, out there in that little park setting that she loves to look at. Yeah, I said, gee, your little park this morning's got a chicken coop out there in it. She said, what? Anyway, she had a tractor. She had it hooked on the tractor. Every time she tried to open that gate, Piggly tried to come out. I'm out the barn feeding my little chicks, and I see her. I see the problem she's in. Do I laugh at it? Do I sit out there laughing and videoing her? No, I come rushing. Can I help you, baby? Well, Piggly's trying to get out, PawPaw. and I don't want her to get out. And that's the way she sounds. I said, I'll take care of it. Uh, Hang on to that birthday. I'll write it down just a second, okay? Hey, hang on to it. So, uh, anyway, uh, I go in and I shoot her, shoot the piggyback out of the way when she bring that tractor in and set that cage down and get back out. Oh boy, we got a lot of birthdays there. Major and a Randy. I think it said Major or Marjorie. I didn't get to see the whole name. You got a Ronnie today. Ronnie's birthday, and I asked Ronnie. I said, "Yeah, Major and Randy." Okay, I'm gonna write it down right now. I asked Ronnie, "Can I sing to you, buddy?" And he said, "Yeah, I gotta have it. Gotta have it." Okay. I want to make sure. Don't give me any more names right now because I'm writing. All right, happy birthday, Major and Randy. We'll sing to you guys. I don't feel like there'll be no problems. Them guys. Good morning, Marie. That's sweet. Good morning, Regina. Reginald, I'm sorry. Yes, there you are, Steve. Talking to your cohort there, old Ronnie. Y'all two just about alike. Well, ain't nobody like Ronnie, but Steve's working on it. It won't be long. He'll be as bad as him and Thomas. Anyway, yeah, today is Ronnie's birthday, and happy birthday to Donnie in heaven. It's a heavenly birthday to him. They're twins, and Ronnie's doing good. Guys, listen, I talked to Ronnie last night, and he has his moments. He don't mind me saying this, I know. He has his moments, but he's really holding up good, and I'm real proud of him. You know, I'd be proud of him anyway, I guess, no matter what he did. Well, I don't know about all that, but you know, because he does all kinds of stuff that I'm not proud of, like running naked in the yard and stuff. But anyway, he was proud. Neighbors wasn't. Neighbors was embarrassed, but they did gather a crowd to watch. Anyway, good morning, all you guys. We moved a lot of stuff. Dust come by, with the baby and little Cassidy, Jean, and the other girls are all in school. Keep Jill in our prayers. She had a scan, I believe, yesterday evening. Not sure, maybe this morning, to see if they need to go and do that radiation and get rid of a pretty good dose of it. So they need to do it again. And so she'll find out, I guess, today sometime, do they need to do the radiation again. But Dust can't be around her, kids can't be around her, so she's in a room. They got her a hotel room or a motel room, whatever, and stocked it full of the foods and stuff she would need, Dust and her before she went in. So he's babysitter. I was laughing at him yesterday. Dust is a good dad. Now he got 4 girls to deal with. Four girls. I had 2, and look at here. He had 2, and but he puts the 3, gets them up now. Bake and take care of herself. But the other ones, he has to get them dressed for school, gets them off, and takes them all to school. And then he comes over here and with the baby and moves some furniture. Then he takes the baby, little Jean, and her and him take off because he has to pick up the girls at school, pick them up, 3 different schools. Then he's got to go home, let the little girls put their tutus on because they have dance, and one of them has tumbling or something like that, so they got to be at classes. And then When one is through this little dance session, then they go to the other one where the tumbling is going to be taking place. So it's just back and forth. And then by the time they get through, it's time to take them home. Let them have their baths and stuff and get supper and get in bed. It's a pretty good dad does all that. So yeah, he's one of those, Dust tall, manly, kind of like his pawpaw, handsome, kind of like dapper like me. So you can imagine all them ladies at these dance places with their little girls. Here comes this man in with his little girl. Kim joking him. She said, "I bet all them women look at each other." No, I got enough problems. Got enough problems. I understand that, buddy. All right. Oh yeah, we love our piggies. I know we got at least two. We may have more. We may have more. In fact, two of them got goats named after them. And I don't think they minded, one of them being a Peggy I and a Peggy C. That's Ronnie's goats. But they can tell all their friends, well, I got a goat down there in Louisiana named after me. Morning, Ricardo. All right. Yesterday we moved one of the sofas. And I say we, Dustin and Ben, they moved the coffee bar, and here's the story about that. This morning I get up, I set it all up on the other bar last night in the kitchen over here, my coffee pots and stuff, got all that ready. This morning I stumble in there, that's the first place I go besides the restroom, and the bathroom, and I stumble in there, hit the coffee pot switch, get it going, and I said, "Damn!" I said, "The bad word, where?" Oh yeah, it's on this other side of the wall. It's all gone. The whole bar was gone. It's on roller. It's really a neat little thing. Got that stainless steel top on it. I love it. And G didn't want to bring it. Kim had other idea. I said, "No, it's got to go. It's like that desk. It's got to go. I like it. I love it." And now and then I spill a little bit on it, but that's fine. It's got that stainless steel top. Just wipe it off. Keep going. Yeah, so I stumbled around. I finally got my coffee going, went sit in my chair, and I got to worried about G. Back when I woke up, I cut my heaters down real low, the electric heaters on the thermostat. So I cut it down real low at night. Just kind of keep the chill out of the house, And I get up. First thing I thought about, is her. Did she have her set good last night? Because when I was over visiting with her last night before bedtime, she hadn't even turned it on yet. And I was thinking, did she turn it on before she went to sleep? If not, that little house is going to be pretty cool this morning when she wakes up. It was on when I went over, so I forgot to ask her. But yeah, it was on this morning. I went over and the house is nice and warm. She's sitting there having her other kind of coffee. I take her that iced coffee. What does she love that stuff too? I like sleeping in the cold. I like my room cold. I do. I'd rather pull more cover on, but I got 3 little heaters beside me. Now I got that little warm woody heater behind my back. And that's where it's important, in my back. And no matter if I scoot over, he scoots over. So, but anyway, I do. I like a cold room. I don't want it hot, stuffy and like that. I like it cold. And year round. But the rest of the house, when I get up and get going, I like it to be a little kind of warm, Good morning there. Deborah Barnes and Carla Kay and Cynthia and Anna Piazza. Good morning, Marie. Marie loves Nate, something like that. Well, that's sweet. Terry, good morning. Terry Bodine. You sleep with the air conditioner? We do too. Well, I didn't have it on last night. It's our house over here on that our bedroom, that north side. And that bedroom, even in the summertime, is cooler than anything in the house, even when it's closed off. But there's an air conditioner in there. If I need it, I'd click it on, I guarantee you. It's Nate the Rooster. I don't know about Nate the Rooster, but I know there's lots of roosters out here crowing this morning. Betsy Lou, good morning to you. Try to catch up on some of these names. Ben had some kind of deal he had to go to today, so Dust said he'd be back because he's off all week. He said, I'll be back on Thursday. Ben will be here on Thursday. They're going to move the other sofa, I think G said, the washer and dryer. And I said, well, what? We need to go and get that fridge moved. I ain't going to that fridge go. I keep my one chair and that TV in front of me and my heater and my bed in there. I ain't going to that fridge goes. Yes, if I want to get up and have a snack or I want to get up and have a cold glass of tea, I ain't going to walk across this pasture to get it. And she said, no. She said, we want to get everything done, the table all done, everything before they bring the fridge. And I said, well, okay, it's going to be probably several more days. When the fridge goes, then I'll probably go, my bed will go with it. We'll all go together. She said yesterday, I laughed at her. She says, come look at my bedroom. My bedroom. Yeah, and sure enough, I go in and there's her tanning bed and her bed all laid out nice and her dresser and her stuff and her little, not shift, what do you call it there, where she puts her little sound machine and her little phone charger and all that kind of stuff. You like my bedroom? Yeah, gee, you got a nice bedroom here. And I look over where my bed's supposed to go and there's a table. I ain't sleeping on that table. No, it'll go out when you get you ready to come over. Okay. I thought it had been kicked out. But I got a storeroom. I go in, I sure lock myself in. My bed's going in there with hers. It's going to be tight. Be a tight spot. It's going to be good. She says the only bad thing is he'll be right close when he snores. Well, she talks in her sleep, so what's the difference? What's the difference? I got to lay there and listen to her talk. Thank you there. Thank you for that. Joining up. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Didn't get to see the name, though. It just popped up there in blue. I appreciate it. But yeah, she talks. Thank the good Lord I don't talk in my sleep. Be in trouble. Yeah. So I snore a little bit. I'm sure not bad because Woody don't mind. Buster don't mind. Carol, is it Carol Stevens? Good morning. Tammy Frey, good morning. Yeah, there's Steve Chapman again. I tell you, him too. Him and Ronnie. They did me wrong yesterday. It's kind of an embarrassing thing to lock yourself in. It is, but I mean, I knew I could get out, emergency, if I was by myself and I didn't have, no way somebody to come unlatch it. I'd just force the door open and it would have broke the latch. I didn't want to do that, so I called, my partner to come get me and look what she does. But then the thing is, I fixed it. I fixed it. I had someone tell me this morning on their comments they had a gate latch like that. They was always locking them inside the yard or whatever. And they did about the same thing I did. They used a leather string. And they said, but they have to replace it about every 2 years. It kind of dry rots, But I I'd drill a little hole right above it at an angle, and run a little wire through, hooked around it. And on the backside, I put a little old loop handle on it. So you pull that wire on the inside, the little latch pops right up. I tested it. I went in and tested it, but I made sure I had my phone with me. It worked good. It is warming up. Yeah, it's warming up some. Like I say, we hit that cold spot there, and then it's slowly coming back up. Uh, Saturday's our meet and greet up in Livingston. I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun, I think. Cuz come by yesterday with a beautiful bowl, and I said, "Bring it back Sunday." And I like to video it. I'll tell you a little bit about it. Uh, I don't know if anybody else showed it, but my camera was being uploaded at the time. Video was being uploaded. I couldn't use it, but it's clear epoxy that he built. It's got the wooden base on it, and then the sides all the way around is like little pine cones and little pine straw. Yeah, Ricardo. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Uh, Little pine is all the way around and beautiful. It's like a Christmas type decoration type thing, but it's clear. It's about this thick, real heavy. But he says he just want to try that, and it come out beautiful. But I told him bring it back Sunday if you can, and I put it on the video. It was beautiful. 30 today, Ohio, and snowing. Yeah, a lot of you folks got snow. A lot of you guys got snow. A lot of you got some really cold weather, some cold temperatures. You know, down here, it cold spell or cold front blows through. It don't usually last but a few days. You know, it could drop down from first few nights, really cold in days, but then it slowly starts coming back up. We're on the way back up. I think it's supposed to get up close to 80 today. And like I say, this morning I think it's like 50. All right. Okay, Sky needs prayers for her husband. I'm trying to catch up on some of these names here and messages. I'm gonna have a pallet on the floor. I better not. Yeah, I'm not locked. I hope this thing. I may lock myself in here. G, come get me. I ain't calling G. I ain't calling her for rescue no more. I was talking to my old buddy Larry up there. I said, "Man, this weather's getting right." He said, "Yeah." He says, "It's getting right for camping, so hopefully we can get to go camping." I think Kenny this year wants to go with us too, or go with me. And that'll be fun. Kenny's a lot of fun on camp. He likes to cook. He likes to do a lot of cooking. So it'll be a lot of, if you can eat his cooking. Miss Dallas, yes, good morning. Vera, I was locked up, but it ain't the first time. When I was a young man, Vera, I got locked up once, just overnight. My captain got me the next morning, very upset with me. Tell you a quick story about it. Not proud of it, but it happened. Things happen. I went to this awesome party. It was fixing to go overseas Monday. Our last hoorah. Had a date later at night. No, not with G. This is way before I met G. And but I had to take a bus to her house. She lived in another town, and she's gonna meet me. Late, pretty late, but that's fine. Time didn't matter. Time didn't matter back then. And so I go, and I overindulged. So I go to the bus station. I'm at the bus station, but I'm sitting there at this bus station, and I'm having to wait for the bus. Okay, true story. And this lady comes, sits down beside me, and I look at her. Looked exactly like my grandma, to a T. And Grandma always loved me to lay my head in her lap, and she rubbed my head, you know. Hey, Grammy. Yeah. And I'm thinking, I wonder why this lady's screaming. Well, anyway, I had to go spend the night in this place I didn't like. But 5:30 that morning. My captain's there looking in there at me. Come on, boy. Yeah, OB. OB was right. So we go back to the base. He don't talk at all the way there. He said, you get a shower and fresh uniform, you'd be in my office 5 minutes. I figured, man, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. I'm going to probably get busted. Probably go to the brig. Be all kinds of bad stuff going to happen here. I go in. I shower. I shave. I put on a fresh uniform, and I snap. And I'm looking good. I'm looking good now. And I go in his office, knocking at the door. So, I was a corporal then. I said, Corporal Morrow reporting his orders, sir. He sat there for a little bit. It seemed like forever, just looking at me. He said, tell me this, Corporal. Okay. We're not on a first name basis for sure. Where was you going? I told him I had a date. Santa Barbara. Then, why was you laying in that lady's lap? I said, well, sir, it looked like my grandma. She looked like I thought it was my grandma. And he said a few curse words. He said, your grandma's in Texas, but there's a few words describing Texas. Yes, sir, she is. So he reached across the desk there and he handed me my Liberty card, my ID card, stuff that they'd taken. He said, you go see your girlfriend. You leave the grandmas alone. Okay. Thank you, sir. I'm out of there. Yeah. So I've been there overnight. Don't want to go back. I had a good captain. Yeah, good captain. He could hung me out to dry, but probably needed me. Got Monday morning, he probably wanted all of us to be together when we went. But anyway, yeah. And I was back Monday morning. I was back on time. I was lucky. Yes, I was. Like I said, I had a good captain. But he pretty scary too. Okay, Peggy Cohen. Peggy, I put you on a prayer list. I didn't get to see the whole message, sweetie. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Illinois. Good morning there. Bridget and Shelby, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you so much. You're welcome. Well, I appreciate that, Donna. Thank you. It was my pleasure to serve. It truly was. Wasn't always a fun place to be or places to be or stuff to do. But, and I've said it before, I would not want to change anything, but I don't think I'd want to do it again either. But if I did have to do it again, it'd be the same thing I did. It'd be the same places I went, same thing I did if I had to do it again. Don't want to, though. Don't want to. Okay, you got to take your babies to school. Your oldest? All right, we understand that. Deborah Barnes, praying for you too. Vera, we love you, Vera. We sure do. Vera been with me for forever, it seems like. She allowed Thomas to be bona fide. Vera. Don't want to cross Vera. No, sir, she'll get on to you. Yeah, I prayed for Luna. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we got Luna on the list over here, sweetie. We got Luna on the list over here. Yeah, I was talking about Luna, I think, Monday? Yeah, Monday. Her and Max both are on that terminal type list, you know. And it's sad. It's sad. It's nothing I can say about it. I was the same way with Heidi, knowing it was pray it every day, but because we saw, but there's sometimes, God likes these fur babies too, and it may be a plan that He wants it. And if that's the case, that's a good place to go. Ed, my belief is, if you're a Christian, you're gonna see it again. You'll be back there. I feel that way about Hattie. I think she'll be at the gate. Yeah, Roddy, I'm gonna be at the gate too. Hope it ain't locked like this shed out here. All right. So let's do the prayer list real quick and get that away. Then we're going to do that song. So I only got 3 people named so far. I got a Randy, Major, and Ronnie, and Donnie in heaven on the birthday. Okay. If there's any more, you have to let me know. Bring the boat cutters. Yeah. Yeah. May I started just taking boat cutters with me, I guess. But see, from the inside, you couldn't have done anything without just forcing the lock. But yeah, is Molly here? Anna needs to know, is Molly here this morning? And also, I'll tell you, all you, if there's some new folks, now sometimes I see a name come by, and I'm afraid to say anything anymore. Molly come by one day, her name, and I said something about I've been with you since day one. Oh gosh, I can't remember every name. But so if you're new, I want you to feel welcome here, and just start chatting when you get ready. If you want to, tell us you're new, your name, your name be on there. Tell us you're new and where you at. And you'll make some of the best friends in the world on this place, on this channel right here. I mean, good people, solid people. They'll pray for you. They'll hook up with you. You'll have friends calling you and talking to you, chatting with you, emails. If this character named Ronnie tries to contact you, hang up. Because all he knows is abuse. Janet, what's your dog's name? Your Airedale, I think you said it was, or was the name Adale? I didn't get the name there, sweetie. Pray for Adale. I'm gonna say Adale. You have to tell me something. Yes, we'll always miss Reba. We'll always miss Reba, and just keep Ray in our prayers too. Got him on our list. But Reba's a sweetheart. Adeline, I think I got it right. Adeline, okay, Adeline goes on that list. Okay, and she's terminal also. Adeline, okay. My pencil. I gotta get me another pencil. I got one. Just near about dry rotties. Dry rotties. All right. Adeline. I got it. Now listen, if I ever say a name not pronounced right, y'all know I'm known for that. I missed school that day on pronunciations. Okay, Ronnie. Okay, go ahead. That's what you and Thomas come up with. G and I was out there locked in, whichever. Yeah, and we got caught. I saw what y'all said. I don't know, there are people like that. But anyway, prayers for Adeline, that's right. I truly know your feelings when you know something's terminal like that. Same way with Max and Luna. You know, I know how you feel. You want to do all you can and you can't do any more, and it's just pray for them. Pray for them to be peaceful, That's the main thing I wanted Heidi, is just for her to be peaceful. And I think basically she was. She's a 6-year-old. Wait now, wait. Somebody says a pet. All right, Adeline, forgive me. Adeline is a little girl. Okay, a little girl. I'm sorry. A little girl's got cancer, I think she said. We pray little Adeline will be okay. Okay, I'm so sorry. I was talking about, I guess, pets, and Adeline come across. I'm so sorry. Adeline is a little girl. So everybody keep Adeline in your prayers, okay? A little 6-year-old girl. And y'all see what I'm seeing, so you see it's very serious, okay? All right. Let's do our prayer list, okay? And there may be more, okay? But let's do it. We got Charles, and we got Dorothy, got Ronnie, and Vera. Adeline, we're gonna put her up right up the top. Adeline, Carol, Rebecca, and Ray, Marcia, Cynthia, Susan, and Tammy. Karen and Jackie and Christine, Debbie, Alexis, Janet, Sandy, Michelle, Tanya, Doris, Cherry, Megan, Jerry, Joanne, Gabe, Molly, and Becky. Maybe more. Maybe more. So if I didn't put your name on there, or we missed your name, hang on. Okay, got it. Okay, keep these folks in your prayers, guys, and that precious little girl. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine the pain that parents go through. Can't imagine. But I was telling all you new folks, if you're new out there, let us know, okay? Just let us know. Good people here, good people. People that will love you, connect up with you. A lot of folks are lonely. They don't have close neighbors. They ain't got a close family, nowhere around them. And a lot of them live alone. And I've met so many of you guys through here that if this thing stopped today, I've got friends out there I can get a hold of for a little uplifting, a little chat. And I chat with some, not every day. Some days I can't get the time to just stop and talk like I'd like to, you know. I wished I had the time to call everybody on here. Someone's cancer biopsies come back all good, I think. So I don't always catch these things. Yes, you're right about that. God has a plan for that baby girl. And if she goes on, God's got a place for her. And she'll never suffer another instant and be the happiest little thing you ever seen in your life. And every day's a play day, you know. Every day. No tears, no sadness. That's what heaven's all about. All right, Deborah Barnes has been with me since day one. But Deborah, but now you should be numb. That's enough of that man. I'm feeling numb already. So anyway, yes, it is great news, Don. God bless you. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button and share and subscribe. And some folks have been hitting that notifications button, because you never know. Like one lady, when I was at the doctor's office with Woody, which he's doing real good, I was trying to get my phone worked out, and it wasn't showing I was going live. Evidently I was, because I'd only been on there for a few seconds, and I'd try something different. And she sends me a message. She says, "Are you okay?" Probably so. That done lost it. Yeah, why? Well, you keep going live, and people are trying to get notifications and looking, and there's nothing, just a few seconds, and you're off. Okay. But I think I got it worked out. And I had two little switches that was out of whack. I don't know how I touched them, but one of them you got to pull down to scroll down, pull down your screen to hit it, and it was like a lock deal. And I'd locked the rotation. Another was that little sound thing on the side, little tiny little switch. I didn't know it was there. And she said, "Look on the side up there, and there might be a little switch." And I'm looking, I don't see no switch. I'm thinking like a light switch. I finally found it. She said, "If you see that little orange strip, it's not letting the sound do." So I saw it. Clicking. Been okay since. But see what it is. I'll tell you what the problem here. This phone we're looking at right now, the one you're looking at right now that doesn't have no static, is actually my phone. And this one here is actually my camera. And what I have to have separate, because my phone has a case with all my stuff in it, okay? And I find that convenient. But I can't video when it's in this case, because I end up getting my fingers in front of it and all that kind of stuff. You can't put it on a tripod. You have to take it out of the case to go on a tripod. And that's when I messed up these switches. As Thomas says, got that arthritic finger caused me to do it. Bye, Ann. Have a great day. Hope you have a great day. Oh, Mans told me, I think it was Mans, I may be wrong. Mans told me this morning that peach lily or something is poisonous to dogs and cats. I got to make sure G puts it up high. I don't know, why would they want to mess with it? Chew on it, you think? Vera's doing good. She is. Vera's going to be fine. Lester has fat fingers. I didn't say fat. I said arthritic. All right. Eat on them. Yeah, I've never had none of my dogs chew on any of our plants, you know. But Vera is a fighter. Vera's tough. I don't mean that in a bad way. She's tough in a good way. She knows what to do, how to do it, when to do it. She'll be fine. And we're all praying for her. And I don't mean this to be sad or anything, but Vera wasn't around. Who do we have to keep us straight? We got to have Vera here. Anyway, good morning, Ray. Hope all's well with you, Ray. We got you on our prayer list. Always have you there, buddy. As long as you need us, we'll always be there for you. You got this family here that loves you, and they loved Reba, and we're gonna be here for you, buddy. Now let's do that birthday stuff, okay? Get my voice ready. You got a cat try to eat your plant? Yeah. Georgius? Is that how you say that name? Georgius or Georgius or Georgia? Or maybe it's Georgius. Yeah, he's so stupid. That's what Ronnie said. He's so stupid. Georgia has a birthday. Georgia, all these other guys are guys, I think. So listen. Oh, he's from Georgia. Y'all trying to confuse me. Y'all start saying Dwight, not Georgia. Well, I don't know. You got to tell me whose birthday we talking about. Bonnetta's birthday. I've got that over on another piece of paper here. Today is for Bonetta. And I've tried to warn her about biting herself. But Bonetta, yes, I have Bonetta. All right, now here's somebody says Georgia, and someone says Dwight in Georgia. I don't know. I'm going to just go with Georgia. Dwight's a birthday brother. Now, does that mean Dwight's having a birthday also today? I'll tell you what we do. We'll sing for Dwight. If it's not his birthday, it didn't cost nothing. It was free. We'll sing to Georgia also. We're going to get them. We're going to get them in here somehow. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's do it. Let's get the girls out of the way first, okay? Girls first. How about Dwight and Georgia? Okay, we can do that. We'll do that first. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dwight and Georgia. Happy birthday to you. All right, here we go. Yeah, cha-cha-cha. Now, my dad's birthday, I think what's tomorrow, I believe. I believe that's what she told me. I think. Happy birthday. I can see her now. I can see her now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Bonetta. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. All right, now, I hope we got that straight. Now, we're going to do Randy, Major, Ronnie, and Donnie. Okay? Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Randy, Major, Ronnie, and Donnie in heaven. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. There you go. All right. Now, I don't worry about none of the men biting themselves except for Ronnie. Ronnie wants to be like me so bad. So bad. He wants to wear a hat like this so bad. Ain't gonna happen, Ronnie. Ain't gonna happen. You gotta go down my road for that to happen. You can't do it. Yes, sir. Thank y'all so much. Yeah. Happy birthday to Donnie in heaven. He awesome guy too. Today, I've got to go to the feed store. I'm feeding the heck out of feed. This cold weather coming in, my cow's so spoiled rotten. Hey, it's spoiled rotten, and Ivan starts it. He starts it every morning. He starts that mess after hollering for me. PawPaw, PawPaw. But he does it in his own language, but I know what he's saying. And all of them come out there, stay out there at the bar and wait for me to bring cubes and stuff to them. And so I got to go this morning and get a load of feed at the feed store. And Kim was giving me a list of stuff she needs for the house. So if I get to that today or not, I may have to do that tomorrow. Today, also, I think the countertops are supposed to be coming. Yeah, you are late getting on here, but you're okay. You're here. That's what counts. All right. Spencer, somebody else did it. Jennifer, Spencer. Okay. I don't know what y'all talking about. I missed y'all. But anyway, the countertop's supposed to be delivered today. And if so, Kim will put them down. And then Dan, she was telling me that a while ago that Dan said he would come over tonight when he gets home and cut the hole for the sink. And then maybe tomorrow Kim could put the sink in and get it all connected. Still some issues with some drains though, because Kim didn't want me doing the washer like I was going to do it. She said, let me cut the sheetrock out, Dad, put the pipe down where like it's supposed to go. And I said, whatever suits you. If you want to do that, fine. If not, I'll do it my way. So she got to do that. She started it yesterday and didn't get to finish it. The drain on the shower and stuff still has to be. The only thing is going out to the septic right now is the toilet. Everything else is just still, there's no like drains going all the way out, except the bathroom sink goes out. And all those have to be connected. And the kitchen, once it's put in, we'll run that line over to the septic line. We left that joint to have that connector on it where it goes in. Because I don't like kitchen water running out with gray water. And I'll tell you why. It'll have, when you're washing dishes, it'll have food particles and stuff in it. And if you got a dishwasher, same thing there, but still. And someone said, what is gray water? Well, gray water is it's nothing toxic. It's not toxic. It's not nasty. It's the only thing it'll have in it be soap. It'll be water and soap, like from the shower, from your wash machine, and from your sink in your bathroom. All three of those can be gray water. And you can run gray water here. People use it all the time for gardens and stuff like that, watering plants. You can have it run out to a big tub and water stuff with a bucket, or I have over here a big long, I think it's 50-foot flexible hose, 2-inch hose that goes from just the wash machine. And I drag it around, drop it, and lay it down like in the flower bed where the roses are all are. Just let it, and then she'll wash clothes, 2 or 3 days in a row, and all that water goes out, soaks in. And I'll move it somewhere else the next time. I some of trees. Do the same thing out here. It'll work good. It does work good. You got to drag it out of the way when you get ready to mow, but that's not a big deal. Kim is a wonderful daughter. Yes, she is. Kim, all my kids are wonderful, and all of them are different. All of them in their own ways, but they're all wonderful. They're all good to us. But Kim has really took this house on. But I tell you what, all seriously, Kim was looking forward to it. Kim loves projects. She does. She loves projects. And that's one reason I consider her smart in that stuff, as she is, because she's constantly doing this kind of stuff. And there's nothing she probably can't do, Yes, it's going to be this Saturday. I think Lester said from 9 to 1. They're supposed to have a tents all set up and stuff. And Lester said he got chairs and stuff. So yeah, it's supposed to be a pretty neat thing. And they got those that want like a little booth. They can set up their booths in this big tent. I think it's a big tent, maybe a couple of big tents. And like Stephanie and Jamie may have a booth with stuff in them, or Buddy, some of them. And that's fine. They'll have that area, but all of us still be like in these big tents together. So if you make it, great. If you can't, you can be there in heart and mind. That'll work too. We know a lot of folks want to come, and we know, and it's not possible, It's not possible for everybody to come because you people live a long ways. I wouldn't be able to go probably much further than that. I wouldn't be able to go. But no, seriously, it's expensive. It's time consuming. It's just a long ways to go for a lot of folks. Now, some that live closer might not be a problem. They might just a day trip, like, you know, and I enjoy that, hopefully. But we're looking forward to it. And like I say, it don't matter if it's 1 or 100. I'll be excited to meet some of these folks, you know. I meet y'all on here, and I'd love to. Some of these ladies show up, has to get a little hug. Ronnie like to come. He's standing in the hugging line. I know him. I know him. Uh, uh, we'd have to fumigate him, probably wash him down first, hose him down. uh, thank you so much. Yeah, we think we got awesome kids. My grandkids are awesome. They all help you do anything, you know. Call on any of them if they're available. Even if you're locked up, you can call one. Great grandkids. You know, they're all still little, but they're awesome little kids. And I don't have no doubts they won't grow up like their parents, you know. Ooh, somebody got 13 turkeys in their backyard. Well, Thanksgiving should be easy there. JoJo sent us turkeys for Thanksgiving. That's sweet. Guy drives up, got these frozen turkeys. And Lou's going to cook the turkey. And Lou's telling me, she said, I'll cook the turkey, PawPaw. So I said, well, when you get ready for Thanksgiving, you know, whenever you need it, a day or two before, whatever, let me know. I'll bring it to you. You come get it. Yeah, sweet. JoJo. Yeah, I think, yeah, stay tuned. I think there'll be some probably doing lives. I don't know if I'll do a live. I don't know if I'll get a signal for a live up there. If I do, I will. I'll try a live, but you know, PawPaw, here we go. In and out, lock it up, freezing, no sound. You know how it is. It's the way I am. But if I can, I will. But I will video. You know, stuff. And I got to check with Lester about the power supply. We're going to have power in there or not, or I'll take one of my generators. And talking about generators, I got one. I got to do a video on one day, and I want you guys to really say some good stuff about it. But it is nice. It's going to be a nice one because it's big, and it'll run this whole camper, and that's what I was wanting. And they offered it to me, do a video for it. You bet. And then talking to Larry and Kenny and some of them, so we take it down to camp. It'll run this camper. It's got the actual plug for a camper on it. Plug this camper in, and see the one that's on here will run the indoor lights, but it don't run nothing else. But that one would run the whole show, you know, and make kind of a video of it too, and maybe up there too, whatever I take it. But yeah, whatever I do, I introduce it. Appreciate y'all. I know you always do. It's not a Jackery. It's Afri, I think. Afri, I believe. They all make good ones. You know, they all make good ones. It's just different brand. All right, guys. We're getting close. Yes, you are too far. If you're up in Michigan, you too far, baby. Don't you even try that. And I had one person tell me they're going to try to come down from Connecticut. And I said, oh, Lord, I don't do all that. You know, especially, it's a lot of traveling, you know. I mean, it'd be great if you did. It'd be great if you did, but a lot of expense, a lot of time, a lot of traveling. But some folks love to travel. Yeah, G and Kim, Tina. They love travel. They done went up there to Arkansas, probably embarrassed me to death. Ronnie telling me they're acting like a bunch of floozies up there. Well, yeah, he called me and said, you know they're up there acting like a bunch of floozies. And thankfully, he says, wasn't Kim standing up on that street corner with that suitcase waiting on them to come pick her up. Instead, it was Tina. Because Kim always talking about them madams. He said, Somebody got her. Yeah. Uh, oh, they're a lot of fun. Them girls are, and they get off together. They're like a bunch of little kids. And that's what worries me with them sometimes. They all take off because they do stupid stuff, like kids, stupid stuff. Uh, yeah, yeah, we love talking to Thomas. You can't believe nothing the man says. You're like old Ronnie, you can't believe him. You can trust me. You can trust me. And now I used to think you could trust old Steve, and now Steve, he's a gosper. Guys, I got to go. I've enjoyed it. Keep that little girl Adeline in our prayers, okay? I'm going to go ahead and tell G about her. Nothing worse than having a sick child. You know, and there's nothing you can do about them. You know, you just, nothing worse. I love y'all. And y'all stay hooked up. Stay warm if you're cold, and stay cool if you're hot. I love y'all, and I'll see you back here on Friday. And may have a fire going Friday morning. I would have done it this morning if I had the time, but I had to take coffee to G. You know, when you got a woman living next door, you know, you kind of court them. You know, you got to go early and look around, make sure the neighbors ain't watching, knock on the door, say, hello. I love y'all. Y'all take care.